Hi, I'm Chuck Marundi, retired real estate attorney and now real estate broker. And I want to talk to you today a little bit about the concept of dual agency, or the idea of having an exclusive buyer's agent. The question is, will your real estate agent fight for you when you buy a home? Yesterday I talked with a very savvy buyer. He questioned whether a real estate agent who has a home listed for sale could also work as his agent. And it's a good question. It's a tough question. Now, the answer in most states, including the state of Washington, is that it is legal to be a dual agent. A real estate agent can legally list a property for sale and then also represent the buyer. Now, this particular buyer was quite right in feeling that while dual agency is legally acceptable, it's not financially acceptable to most buyers. And his argument, or his concerns, have been concerns that I've been expressing for many years. Imagine what a listing agent does for a seller. He or she has worked with a seller for 6 months to a year to list and market a property with many, many hours of paperwork, planning, writing ads, posting listings, meeting with the seller many times, and having phone calls weekly, emailing, talking with prospects, buyers, spending numerous hours behind the scenes encouraging the seller and building an emotional bond. And he's someone who's committed his or her best efforts to get the highest possible price for his client, the seller. That's his job. Now, imagine a buyer who drops into town and who calls that listing agent to drive around and look at homes for one afternoon. How can we honestly suggest the agent can fairly represent both the buyer and seller without bias? The arguments are, it's legal, all you have to do is comply with the law, there's nothing wrong with being a dual agent. If you do the full disclosure, that's okay. An agent can be fair and honest and be a dual agent, and so on. All true. But not all buyers are buying that argument. Buyers want to be absolutely certain, as I certainly do, that their agent works for them, and only for them. Buyers want to know that their agent is loyal to them without any potential conflict. Buyers want someone who will fight for them, negotiate for them, watch out for their best interest in every detail, every contingency, and do that throughout the entire process all the way to closing. Some buyers do not know the dangers of simply calling the listing agent and making an offer through that agent. I strongly recommend buyers retain their own exclusive buyer's agent. Only then can a buyer be absolutely certain that he is zealously represented and that someone is working to get the best price and terms possible. When I act as an exclusive buyer's agent, I don't have any conflict because I don't have to try and get the best possible price for the seller while at the same time pretending to get the best possible price for the buyer. Pretty simple, isn't it? Think about it when you're buying a home. Consider hiring an exclusive buyer's agent and not a dual agent. I think you'll be glad you did. I'm Chuck Marundi. I hope this has been helpful.